fantastic.
Yeah, we got that giant. We're trying to get there. So, back from Mount Montserrat. So, there's a bunch of breakdancers doing a show. Sam's doing a little jig. Welcome to the Bucket Water. Just endless amounts of inspiration here. Just tell me that again about what this place was.
Yeah, so it's like it's a place that's been open since 1929.
And it seems most of those things, because like the buildings are just like most of the buildings are from that kind of time. Like the architecture is just a bit stunning. So yeah, a little coffee break for Mr. Tweety, Graham.
Yes, indeed.
Before we go and see this rather insane architectural house. So yeah, and the weather's just great. It's really humid. I'm already sweating, and it's just going to get a bit more roasting later on. But day 2, and this was such a needed trip. So what are we doing?
Yo, we're about to go to
Yeah, and we finally got some sleep.
Yes, finally.
Last night.
Yeah, we were tired.
Yeah, very.
That probably didn't help me trying to walk around to get us pizza at like very late.
Yeah, but we didn't actually do that. So we didn't do the whole pizza thing.
Those people on our flight. What was that?
What?
Those people on our flight.
Really? How do you remember that?
No, because I saw them. Do you remember when we got off and we were first in the queue? I just remember them from when we were queuing to get on the plane.
I only remember the person that was talking, who was sat next to us, who might actually be a potential client.
Yeah.
Now we should just sit down and then people just start talking about their joint pain. Yeah, although thanks for you being a chatty Cathy, just starting up the
securing the bag.
Starting up the conversations. Anyway, right, that's over and out.
Coffee is sensational. Sensational.
Yeah.
Right. So
yeah, well, I'm going to be busting this out in a bit because this house that we're going to see is rather remarkable. All right. Until next time. So,
yes, we made it.
what do you think?
Yeah, sensational.
This place is pretty amazing. This house is a work of genius. Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, amazing
This
man.
place.
So sick. Different levels.
It's happening. It's pretty high. We're trying to get there. It's pretty high.
A little bit like I'm freaked out a bit at the moment. There's 60 people on one of the islands.
So, look at that view. That is just divine, right? Look at that. So we're now going to see how far up we can go. And I got loads of shadow. But here we go. We're off to see the wizard. So, right, need to go catch up with Sam now. But this is just absolutely sensational. So, Mount Montserrat, what are we saying?
Yeah.
So we're now climbing up that. Well, we're gonna see how high we can get, but
It's gonna get hot.
this place is absolutely stunning. So it's about 22 miles outside of Barcelona, and there was an old monastery built here. So we decided to get our behinds out. We decided to get ourselves out of the city and get some nature and some hiking in. And
Go on the cable car
look at that. Yeah, we had to take a cable cart.
with Richard fitting 32 people.
Yeah, so we had to get up the mountain with the
Which is
cable
more
cart.
like there's one cable cart that goes up, whereas we thought it was cable carts with with an S.
But it didn't take too long to actually go there. Just one thing we were saying and just talking a little bit about recently is how important it is to have this kind of balance between your ambitions and then what we say in the CHEK system with Dr. Quiet and also Dr. Happiness, and getting out there and seeing different. We can bring them both in, but seeing other cultures and going to new places, seeing how other people have done it, it's really, really important to feed back into yourself, and that was something I was terrible at for a really long time. Thanks to this guy who kind of added that little piece to my puzzle. And yeah, what are you saying on that?
Yeah, I think it's just necessary, man. Like, just get so... Yeah, me dropping bottles. So overwhelmed at home and so in your own zone for such big degrees of time. So I think it's just like, I don't know, it was a reality check when you go to somewhere different and the people that we've spoken to and stuff, and engaged with, and obviously this place is just amazing. They're definitely getting out, and it being hot during the day has made a massive difference. But yeah, we're on this nice walk at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of nice as well it's nice to, you know, when you know London and you know it all, it's nice to be somewhere which is like, I
mean, come on, look at that,
the unseen. You're seeing it all for the first time. It's really,
and the weather too. The weather's just divine. It's about 32 degrees right now. Yeah, which is perfect. Yeah, it's perfect for me. Sam's been melting a little bit. Yeah, especially when we're walking 100 miles a day. Well, that's walking here and back a few times, but yeah, it can feel like 100 miles if you're really tired. But yeah, my calves, they've been hating on me. They've been alright actually. They've been alright. They feel more rested today, but they were hating on me last night. Yeah. So, alright. So, that's that lizard. First lizard. Oh, it's a fucking lizard. Checking the wildlife. See it. It's the first lizard. Checking the wildlife. First lizard. Look. See it. It's gone up there now. Stop. I was thinking about that on the way. The lizard's gone. I was thinking about that on the way. Yeah. First lizard. Right. It's over and out for now. So we just finished the hike, and we're taking a little minute here. So I'll just pan this around. Look at that. That's just right up my street for today. But one of the interesting things that we kind of had to think about is one of the stall traders, the guys running one of the market stalls around here. He's from Spain, but he actually said that he prefers London to Spain, which I thought was quite interesting. But that kind of goes to show that sometimes you can always think that the grass is greener, but it's more, I think it's more a case of a certain spot doesn't have a certain thing. Like maybe Spain doesn't, the culture is a bit slower, so it doesn't have that sort of constant get up and go. But with London being constant get up and go, it doesn't have all the slow down and actually rest, a lot of the Dr. Quiet stuff. So it's, and we were talking about this on the walk around. It's more of a case of like, alright, what's my base set point, and then what else do I need to kind of add to it? So I know for me, kind of getting caught up in the sort of hustle and bustle can be quite easy. But coming to places like this just kind of reminds you how important it is to just learn from other cultures and take some time out and add to yourself as well. And yeah, you got anything to add to that? Apparently I smashed it. Apparently I smashed it. Right, and that's enough for today, for that bit. So yeah, learn from other people and get some Dr. Quiet. So this is quite a remarkable place, to say the least. We've basically just been wandering around all over the place, seeing the Basilica and the monastery. So now we're going to see if we can go up there a little bit. Yeah, I'm just really enjoying this. So what do you think of this place so far?
Fantastic. So fantastic.
Yeah. So now we're going to see how high we can get in terms of, well, not metaphorically, in terms of the mountain itself. So. funny that we thought that was the end. So, back from Mount Montserrat and on the way to get snacks, and it's so hot. This place is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Hold on, sorry, just 2 seconds.
So, where are we?
I'm not sure actually, to be honest.
We just stumbled across this place.
We're in the Gothic Quarter,
Yeah.
but I don't really know where.
We just stumbled across
I think it's
this
the back.
rather, as it's supposed to be said. So,
No, amazing.
yeah. So we just found this little spot, and now we're going to explore. So, there's a bunch of breakdancers doing a show. Sam's doing a little jig. And we found this as well. That. So, welcome to the Gothic Quarter. So we decided to take a little detour, and we ended up here at the Bull Ring, which is just a time warp essentially, because it was built in like 1914. And I heard about this by reading a book that Hemingway wrote called Death in the Afternoon, which was about the bullfights, and it's rather crazy and remarkable to actually be here and see it, and it's absolutely roasting as well. So yeah, what are you thinking, dude?
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. The history of it, it's a lot to take in.
Yeah, because like all the decor is basically the same as
Yeah.
well. Like it looks like the pillars and all the bricks and that, it's all the same as like the 20s kind of artwork.
Yeah, and it's weird for me. There's the thing that comes into my head is that the entertainment factor, that people will come in to be entertained, and that this is built for
Yeah.
people's pleasure.
Yeah.
And that's kind of definitely going through my mind.
Again, there's like there's been, in terms of entertainment, there's been moralistic and philosophical changes as to what it condones healthy entertainment, because like this essentially was bullfighting, so bulls getting killed by the people in the men in the ring, so to speak. But it was a period at that time that was very much a part of the culture, and it's a bit surreal to kind of sit here because it feels like you're sitting in a little time bubble.
Yeah.
So we're just taking it in at the moment, so I'll just pan it around a little bit more. It's pretty amazing. So we're just walking out where the bulls would have been taken. So we're now on the sand, as you can see, and we just got out of the museum, which was a bit wild. So what are your thoughts, Sam?
Yeah, it's sensational, man.
And like seeing the history of it and how freaking dangerous it is, and essentially what it would get you if you managed to survive, the kind of sheer level of celebrity status you would get as a result. It was just such a different time in terms of what was acceptable, what people classed as like gave you status in society. Like for men, it was almost based on like how brave you are. So that's the last little bit. What a crazy, 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 amazing place. Wow. So we just finished the bull ring, and it's kind of nuts that my mum actually performed here like 40 years ago in the aqua show as a synchronized swimmer. So yeah, we just saw the bull ring and a time warp in history. So how'd you find it?
Yeah, there's a lot to take in. I liked the part where we caught the doors where they used to keep the ball and it had all the scratches on it from the horns.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Yeah, what a place, what a find. It wasn't really on our schedule for today, and then we've ended up coming and loving it. And it's been obviously very moving to you, the mum performing here.
Well, it's just
a bit special.
Yeah, it's
really
just
good.
a bit of an interesting one, because like she was here 8 years before she met my dad.
Wow.
So like interesting, but this was one of those spontaneous things where it's just like, all right, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna go? Pin on the map. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So that was the bull ring. Anyone who's coming to Barcelona, go see it. So we made it to Park Gale.
We have indeed.
We didn't realise we had to climb up like a 200-metre hill to get here. And it's about 34 degrees right now or something. So, but look at that view. And there's the ocean right over there. This place is amazing. So this trip has basically just been absolutely epic, and I am so shiny and sweaty, but I'm having an amazing time. Sam's just about hanging in.
Just literally just about.
He's kind of like an upended ice cream.
This is the hottest I've ever been.
That's slowly melting.
I'm only 29 now. Apparently it's partly cloudy.
Partly cloudy. Yeah, I'm gonna call him out on that. I think that's kind of bullshit. But anyway, yeah. So, Sam, first impressions. First impressions of this place.
Yeah. Spacious. Seriously though. Less is more.
Said every philosopher worth herself.
Less is more, right?
Yeah.
Facts. Straight facts.
Yeah.
Now this is
Yeah, there's a lot of not just physical space, but there's also space in your own mind to interpret things as well. So yeah, gingerbread houses. That's those right there. So exploration continues a little bit. Intense thing. Gaudi actually designed this whole place. It's an entire park, and it's absolutely enormous.
Yeah, it's sensational.
So we're gonna go explore it, and there's all of these like pillars and stuff. So, so we're just in here, and it's just rather intense. Done a ridiculous job, and like the ceiling as well. Like the ceiling's done. So there's just endless amounts of inspiration here, and it's really quite remarkable that this dude actually just designed an entire park along with like all the other things that he's done, so it's a bit amazing. So let's go explore. So the moral of this trip, or the theme of this trip, is we've been sweating for 5 days.
Right.
Pretty much. Sam potentially a little bit more than me.
I've never been so hot in my life.
But yeah, this place is amazing. But yeah, it's roasting hot today. But it's a really nice kind of roasting hot. So, and this place is just a bit insane. So, we're enjoying this last little bit of the last day. Any final words?
Peace out.
So it's kind of like the end of the trip now, and we're just going to a tiki bar to go get to do that basically. No, so yeah, we've basically just done everything the last 5 days, and I think it's safe to say we've walked probably at least 5 miles a day, at least, something like that. And now we don't want to walk anywhere. But yeah, amazing 5 days, and ready to kind of get back to reality next week. So that's the end of the trip, and we just left the Kahala, which is that little tiki bar.
Yeah.
So 5 days.
Done.
5 days. End of the trip, and I think we've done at least 2 weeks worth of stuff in 5 days.
Crazy. That's why I realised we were so at peace tonight. We wasn't planning the next day.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. And this is even with me pre-planning before the trip, so it's big. That's how much we fitted in to the amount.
Yeah.
Absolutely mad. Amazing. Man.
But needed.
Yeah.
Very, very needed. Very needed. So flying back tomorrow morning and back to sunny old England, which is a complete lie because England is most likely not going to be sunny.
French.
But yeah, amazing 5 days. And if anyone is thinking about coming to Barcelona, do it. It's an amazing city. So yeah, wonderful way to start the period.